and welcome to gagrule.net. This is Gagrule Live on Facebook. Interesting development in Middle East. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has described Israel as a terrorist state while arguing leaders of Arab countries to act following US President Donald Trump's decision to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. Interesting development. Now, Netanyahu, you deserve it. You see, Israel, you deserve it. For last 50 years, you lobbied, you sucked hundreds of billions of dollars from the taxpayer of the United States of America. You pumped into the terrorist state of Turkey. That's why I say you deserve it. You Israelis thought the Turks love the Jews. The Turks don't even love Turks. You could see how they're killing each other. The Turk, if they liked the Jews or anybody else, the Arabs and Persians, they would never conquer 3 continents, slaughter them and massacre them. But you thought, you Israelis thought, oh, the Jews are different. The Turks love the Jews. You deserve it. You've been lobbying 50 years now, and you build this terrorist state of Turkey's military industrial complex, because he has now all those military stuff. He doesn't care anymore about anybody. He thinks he's rolling the carpet for the Ottoman Empire. You deserve it. You see, we had hundreds of congressmen, women, Republican, Democrat to recognize Armenian genocide. Your Israeli lobby stopped it because you were protecting and defending the terrorist state of Turkey. You deserve it. And so this is I'm not making up. This is in a Turkish newspaper. Okay, so they're all there. We're not making up this. So here's Erdogan is revving up everybody. Every demonstration in Turkey are done by Erdogan and his party, and so that you could see he's there, and so we want to show you so that we're not making these things up. There, it says Israel is state of occupation and terrorist state. Erdogan said in the speech in the Central Anatolian province of Sivas, which was Armenian town, is occupied, on December 10, vowing that Turkey will not leave Jerusalem to the consciousness of child killer state. So there is no name Erdogan left, didn't call Israel. Child killer, occupier, terrorist. Israel, you deserve it. This is like a sugar. You Jews thought, oh, the Turks are so nice. Let's lobby for them. That's what happened. He says, Jerusalem is a light of our eyes. This is Erdogan. We won't leave it to the consciousness of states that only value occupation and looting. Oh, looting too. Add to the terrorists. We will continue our struggle decisively with the law and democracy. He had it. Democracy. Erdogan loved democracy, isn't it that? You got hundreds of thousands of people in jail are democracy in Turkey, right? So, it talks about President Trump recognized Jerusalem. While demonstration in occupied Palestine territory, Turkey and other Muslim majority countries have ongoing since the recognition, Erdogan has been one of the most vocal leader in Islam Washington move. So let's see. Palestine is oppressed and victim. Israel is absolutely state of occupation. Israel has never recognized any decision adopted concerning that, especially United Nations decision, and it will never do so. Erdogan said, also presenting a series of maps showing how Israel has expanded, whatever. So Erdogan also showed a picture of 14-year-old blindfold Palestinian boy surrounded by Israeli soldiers, and he goes on and on and on and on and on. I mean, I don't want to read you. You could go read, and then we're going to put the link in there, and you could read it. So Erdogan argue Arab leader Muslim countries to present a united stand on this issue, and he's also calling on Arab Organization Unity emergency meeting in Turkey to deal with this crisis. So this is Erdogan. This is the jewel of the Jews, the Turks, the savior. Excuse me. So here is Netanyahu
des terroristes, notamment à Gaza, qui a tué des innocents. Et ce n'est pas l'homme qui va pouvoir me donner des leçons.
Monsieur Erdogan
a attaqué Israël. Vous m'avez demandé quelle était ma réponse. Je n'ai pas l'habitude de recevoir des leçons de moralité de la part d'un leader, d'un dirigeant qui a bombardé des villages kurdes dans son pays, qui a emprisonné des journalistes, qui a aidé des terroristes, notamment à Gaza, qui a tué des innocents. Et ce n'est pas l'homme qui va pouvoir me donner des leçons.
There you go. All he says is the Kurds, and they don't do anything about the Kurds anyway. So it's a good tools they use. So Erdogan used Palestine, and Netanyahu used the Kurds. So this is it. But so I say to Netanyahu, if you really want to bring peace and prosperity in the region, is by partitioning Turkey. Come and join us. Join us, unite with us, because if Israel tomorrow, you tell Washington it's time to partition Turkey, Washington will do it. Because look at this Jerusalem thing, whether you agree or disagree with it. You know, the whole world is against it, but the United States went ahead and recognized it. So the partitioning, if Israel says that will happen. So come join us here, Netanyahu, if you really want to do something about this terrorist state of Turkey that have been terrorizing the region for last hundreds of years. So this is the solution. Come and join us. Partitioning Turkey will help the Turks and the Arabs, the Persian, the Israelis, the Greek, the Bulgarian. Everybody will be, the Middle East will turn to heaven. But as long as Turkey is there, he will constantly agitate and muddy the waters, because Turkey knows they are the occupier. Here is the biggest occupier in the world is accusing Israel of occupier. You know, you're occupying Armenian land, Kurds land, Greek land, Bulgarian land, Arab land, Assyrian land. There is no land, Turkey, you're not occupying. You are invaders. You came and invited. So anyway, so I just wanted to bring this to you and to tell the Israelis that you created this monster. You supported this monster. You built their industrial mighty. That's why Turkey now doesn't care. They have navy, they have air force, they have army, they're invading Iraq, Syria, any place, Cyprus. So you created Israel. This is your monster. So the only solution to get rid of this monster, to partition Turkey. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll bring you some other episode as soon as things and we'll see how this gonna develop. Thank you, and have a good Sunday. Bye-bye.